What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Buddy in here, coming at you with another video. And in today's top 5 video, we're going to be going over the top 5 zombie chronicle maps in Black Ops 3. Now, since this map pack's been out for almost a year, I thought I decided to do a top 5 video, and I was going to do this on the day of like a year on its release, but I decided to take a step back further and do it like a couple of months earlier. So this is going to be on my opinion. These maps, of course, are going to be based on my opinion. Do let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite Zombie Chronicles map, of course. And I know for a fact that this top 5 video is basically going to be my opinion based type of video. But I hope you guys do like this particular episode. If you do drop a like. And without further ado, guys, let's get into the top 5 Zombie Chronicle maps in Black Ops 3. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Sheena Nima. Now, Sheena Nima, in my personal opinion, I think it's really one of the most designed maps of all time. It was the second DLC pack for back in World at War, and finally being in Black Ops 3, and it was a remaster in Black Ops 1. But I think the one in Black Ops 3 really did deserve a spot, though, on this list, because it's such an icon of a map set in a Japanese swamp area, and I always do call this Shrek Swamp, of course. And if you remember saying that back in the day, do let me know in the comment section below. But in this particular gameplay, I was doing the Samantha search party where I have to find the dolls, and you may know this Easter egg by now. And I was just doing it for the purpose for this video, and I just thought it would be a fun Easter egg to do. But Sheena Nima as a main map, of course, it's just well good in general, and I just think that the different areas that you can go to, like the different huts, and every door that you open, you never know which perk you're going to get. It could be from Juggernaut, Speed Cola, it could be any particular perk you can possibly ever think of. But I just think Sheena Nima is such a very good classic map. I know it wasn't a fan favorite to everyone, but in my personal opinion, I think the remaster on Black Ops 3 really did deserve it and gave it a spot on this video. So Sheena Nima comes in at the number 5 spot.
Is its purpose.
Coming in at the number 4 spot, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Origins. Now, Origins, of course, was the final DLC zombie map for Black Ops 2 for the Apocalypse DLC pack. And I think that bringing it back in Black Ops 3 really did deserve a spot on this list. And it was one of the glitchiest maps of all time, depending in which country you lived in. It was one of the most glitchiest maps of all, but I never experienced them in my life though, because I don't normally come across glitches like that. But Origins, of course, it's such an iconic map. Like the 4 staffs that you can get on this map. Like I use the fire staff, it's one of the most greatest staffs of all time. But let me know in the comment section below which staff you really like the most of. And just the main map in general is just very beautiful, set in northern France during the end of World War I. And I just think this map is just very good in general. Like the mud, of course, is kind of annoying, but main map, of course, is just brilliant in general. And the big robots that stop the battlefield just makes it more hectic than you could possibly ever think of. And a very side boss that normally comes in the map, of course, they are like the Panzers. They do sometimes annoy you during your game, but I just think Origins is just such an iconic map of all time. Like the big robots, to planes flying in the sky, the dogfights, the church, anything that you could possibly ever think of. It's just so good in general. So Origins comes in at the number 4 spot.
Even the demons use your technology, Chug.
Coming in at the number 3 spot, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Nakda and Toten, the very first zombies map that we've ever gotten back in World at War. And I don't even have to explain how many times this map has been remastered. So many times, like 5 times from World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 in Revelations, and now Black Ops 3 in Zombie Chronicles. Like, I cannot even imagine how many times this map has been remastered. It's just such an iconic map. Like, this was like the bare bones map, of course. Like, there were no perks, pack-a-punch, or anything that you can, like, get anything that were previous to other maps, of course. But it did introduce the mystery box, and the first time seeing a wonder weapon of the ray gun. This was just such an iconic map to this very day. And I wouldn't mind seeing it in Black Ops 4 when it comes out in a few days' time. And I'll just be surprised if they did remaster Nakda and Toten. But Nakda and Toten is a very fine map. It's just an iconic map to this very day. And one of the most popular spots would be at the balcony on the first floor. And to me, I'll never forget the memories I had on this map. So Nakda and Toten comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Ascension. Now, Ascension is set in a cosmodrome in Russia during the Cold War, and I just think this map is just very cool and nice looking when it's remastered. And I think the original was just plain awful, but the remaster version is just very good. Like, the atmosphere is nice, the rocket launch that you can see when taken off on the lunar landers. It's just very cool in general, and I did get a chance to use the M14 in this particular gameplay, and I just think this rifle is just so good. And the main map itself, though, was just very cool, though, because this map introduced like training spots. Like, if you want to like train zombies around, this is like the trainees type of map that you would use to like train zombies, train hordes, and do anything that you could possibly ever think of. But watching this, the rocket launch that I pressed the button on, just makes it so much easier. Because when you set off the rocket, it opens up pack-a-punch for you. But if you intend to have the ray gun on you, you can actually blow up the rocket. But I didn't really want to, because I wanted to watch the rocket launch for this particular video. But anyways, though, I just thought Ascension would be the number 2 spot because it's such a classic. It brought training to the core of zombies, and it will be known as the trainees training spot for zombies. So Ascension comes in at the number 2 spot. And finally, at the number 1 spot, and I really have nothing bad to say about this, it is, of course, Moon. Moon is just my favorite map of all time in Zombie Chronicles. And I would say this is like my most played zombies map of all time. Like, I really have nothing bad to say about this, even though the only negative thing that I can say is do not even play public match on this map, of course, because when you spawn in, you have like 4 people. If they don't know what they're doing, and you have to make your way to the teleporter, literally you have no chance of getting out of no man's land, and that's only the bad side towards it. But if you do play on your own, do intend to play this map a lot, and I just think Moon is just such an iconic map. Because the atmosphere, the way it's designed, I really have nothing bad to say about this map. Either though seeing the Earth, the rockets, the excavators, and the biodome, I literally have no words to say how beautiful this map is. Like, just seeing outer space and just seeing like the hemisphere of the moon, I just really, really love it. I love the Easter egg. I love going on the bounce pads in the biodome. I can basically do anything that I could possibly ever think of on the moon, of course. So I know the zombie astronaut type of guy that does sometimes spawn in, and it can be quite annoying though. But it can be funny though if it tended to have your friend's gamer tag or something else though. But I just think Moon is such an iconic map. So Moon comes in at the number 1 spot.